through the protocol, whatever the standards were, whatever they had me do throughout the weeks. I mean, I would say they were more on the cautious side of getting me out there right away with the bye week and everything in between, which definitely helped out big time. But just did every step by step every day, and everything went smooth. And officially got the word today that I was clear, so it was super nice to hear from the doctors going through the whole process and ready to roll.
How did practice go today?
I went good. We've been having a couple good practices this week, and it's just good to be out there with the boys, getting the chemistry down, and it was a good day.
Ron, what were you specifically able to do today?
Everything. I was cleared. So today I was able to do everything that I was asked to do out there on the field. So I'll be ready to roll in the game. I'll be full go, ready to roll.
What did you feel like?
I don't even know when he found out. I mean, it was after. If he found out before practice or after, but I mean, we knew the whole time that I was going to be good to go. I was progressing really good throughout the week and throughout practice week. So he just knew that I'd be ready, and we just been practicing like we always do.
Rod, are you limited in any way?
No, I'm not. I'm cleared. I'm ready to roll. I'll be full speed, taking on hits, blocking, running routes, whatever it will be.
You must feel like a cage man. Is that free at this point?
Feeling pretty good, definitely, and just feels good to be out in the field, progressing throughout the weeks, the last week and this week. So it feels good to be out there with my teammates and be prepared for Sunday.
How excited are you to play after this and last year?
I'm super excited. I'm just always excited to get back out there on the field, and it's just one more opportunity this year to go out there and play the game I love to play.
Was there ever any doubt about playing?
I would say no. I knew I was going to be playing the whole time, but I was just obviously being cautious too. I didn't want to jump right into it right away. The team that wanted to do it, I think we did the process very well with the training staff here and the doctors that we had. I think they did a great job in preparing me to get back out in the field, and everything I did outside of the facility too to prepare myself to be ready. So it's going good, and I'm just happy to be back out there with the boys.
Well, when you took the hit, you got up. How shaken up were you?
I mean, I'm not here to talk about that, about how shaky up I was and everything. I mean, that'll be for another time because I got a big game coming up with the Superbowl. But I mean, definitely, I did get a concussion for sure. I mean, obviously, or else I would have never been in the protocol this whole time for the last 10 days or however long it's been. But everything's going good. I'm just looking forward to the big game now. I'm ready to roll, and that's all I'm looking forward to. It's football. It is what it is. I mean, it's a split second to make a decision, and it's just running full speed one way, I'm going the other way. It's just part of the game. It happens, and just got to move on. They're a very, very good team. They play hard, they're fast, they're physical, but it all depends on how you play on Sunday. I mean, on pen and paper, you can match up good, they can match up well, but it doesn't matter what the matchups look like during the week on pen and paper. It just matters who goes out there and executes the best and plays the best on Sunday.
Ron, what was the frustration look like for you while you were sitting out for the first matter of the last year?
I wouldn't say the frustration. There really wasn't any frustration level. I've said it, I mean, from the beginning last week, I knew if I just took the proper steps, just did everything I had to do, I would be cleared eventually. And we went through that whole process. I mean, there was no frustration. I mean, there was no reason to get frustrated. We had that extra week, which was awesome to have. That extra week to get prepared, to get right, and to do what I had to do to get cleared. So that was helpful. But I mean, there was no frustration, and just kept trucking along. And I'm at where I'm at now, and I'll be ready to roll.
Ron, can you talk about how the
Is there any rust? I mean, you're always trying to get out. You're always trying to make yourself a better player every time you step out in the field. So if you're trying to make yourself a better player, whatever you're trying to work on, I would say that could be part of your rust, whatever you're trying to get better at. So I'm just, every time I just take the field, whatever I need to work on, feel like I need to work on, feel like I need to get my game better, feel like I need to work on something that I'm already pretty good at, but I just need to keep it steady, keep it getting better every time I step on the field. So just always practicing to get better and be prepared to the max for the game.
Ron, can you talk about how the Eagles use a wide nine defense and how they bring the safeties a little bit more shallow on what lanes that creates for a tight end or does not create for a tight end going up against the secondary?
Yes, they play their defensive ends on a wide nine. I mean, I haven't really seen that much of that this year. I mean, when I was first in the NFL, I've seen a lot of it. There was a lot of wide nines, a lot of guys just putting their hands down and rushing up the field. And this year, I just, the last couple of years, haven't seen that much of that. So it's something kind of new, but it's not new because I used to see it all the time back in the days when I was in my earlier years. But it causes problems for sure. Yeah, you mean they set the edge very well. They're hard rushers, and then you got to create lanes in the pass game. I mean, it all comes down to the matchups and how you execute on Sunday and how you're playing.
Rob, what's the risk you most about Notre Dame?
He's a good player. He can move well, he can cover well, and he can make tackles. And just overall, he's a solid player in every area of his game.
Rob, while you were limited, how'd you pass the time? You can concentrate on some other things, but you can't do certain things out there.
Yes. I mean, going through the process, I mean, it's not just relax and everything. I mean, you got to go through the process, see doctors, doing they got brain exercises and stuff to get you back, to see how you're feeling. So just doing stuff like that, getting myself better every single day. And I was around the stadium with the boys, with the guys, watching film, seeing what I could do to get better, seeing what I could do to see something. So I was prepared. And just getting the body right, resting, and just doing it all so I'd be the best I can be on Sunday with my teammates.
Was it a gift not being part of this process over the last couple of days, or did you have to do that in front of the camera?
Nah, I'm happy to be back, definitely. I mean, when you're seeing the guys go through the process throughout the week, you're at practice with them and everything, but you just want to be, whatever they're part of, you just want to be part of it too. Just feel like you're doing everything with the team, just being together as a team, doing the media with the team. So it just feels good to be back in the swing of things with all my teammates out here. So it's good.
Rob, did you have to go contact?
Yes, I mean, throughout this week, I mean, that's part of passing the protocol. So yes, we did contact and everything's good. No problems. That's how I got cleared. They definitely put you through that, see how you're doing after, and they just don't clear you if you're not doing well. So everything went smooth, everything went well, and got the clearance, which feels good, and I'll be ready to roll.
Rob, how much?
Nah, I was playing football. It was blocking, running routes, whatever. It was full-on practice, so whatever you see out on the field, I mean, whatever you see in kind of our training camp practices, that's the kind of contact it was, and I mean, I would say they were plenty. Yeah, my training staff, Jimbo, our head trainer, so all good. I mean, I knew it was a process. I knew eventually I was going to clear, but it's nothing too serious, nothing too outstanding. But yeah, just basically you're good to go. You're cleared, Rob. Congratulations.
Hey, Rob, how much more? Rob.
Never Rob. I mean, talking to people around the way, waiting to hear those stories. What are you waiting to hear?
Yes. I mean, I knew it was going to come, so I really wasn't frustrated or anything by it. So it just feels good to let everyone know, let my family and my friends know that I'm good to go too, and just how excited I am for the game.
How many people around the way?
Hopefully a lot.
Hey, Rob, how much more meaningful is it to play in this game because you missed last year's game, and how difficult was that to sit out?
It's meaningful no matter what. If I played last year, if I didn't play, but if I did play, this game would mean just as much. Just treating it the same, preparing for the game. I mean, every time I get a chance to play in the Super Bowl, I mean, you gotta cherish the moment to the max, no matter what.
How tough was that to sit back and watch last year?
I mean, I was been asked many times about that before, and throughout the off season and everything. I mean, I've answered it many times. I mean, it's a tough process, but I mean, I'm moved on now. I mean, it was excellent for the boys. I loved it. It was great to be part of it. But I mean, we got the Eagles up now. I mean, we got to move on. And I moved on, and I'm preparing for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Big game Sunday, and that's all I'm looking forward to.
Rob, being here in Minnesota, what's
No, just the one time we played here. That was the only time I've been here. It was a couple of years ago, I think. 2 or 3 years ago, we played at the College Stadium. That was the only time I was in Minnesota.
So you guys were at the practice facility, Rob, like the last team to ever play there.
I mean, it's always strange at first. You go out on the practice field, you see the Minnesota Vikings symbol on the practice field and everything, but it is what it is. It's part of the process, and you just get used to it after the first day. So this is what it is, and we're just grateful to even have a nice facility to practice in indoors and get us ready for the game. Yes, I mean, this team has came super far, from the defense to the offense to special teams. What makes this team is that everyone's in it together. All the players are in it together, all the coaches are in it together, the whole organization's in it together. We've all stuck together from the very beginning, and we just knew we had to take 1 week at a time. I mean, it's just not a process, boom, you hit the switch and you're in the Super Bowl. It's a process throughout the last 7 months. We put the work in, we put the dedication in, we put our bodies on the line, we put the time in, and it's a process throughout the last 7 months. OTAs, off-season workouts, training camp every single day, grinding, week to week during the season. It's just a whole process that leads up to this week, this moment. He's always inspired. He's always inspired me. He's always inspired the whole team, the organization, I would say. And he's just always ready to go, no matter what it is. It's just awesome. I mean, I wasn't worried one single bit when that happened. I mean, he's a tough guy. He's always ready to roll, and he just shows that how much resilience he has and how he's always ready to go. No, it was totally different. I mean, really wasn't worried. I knew I was going to be back from the beginning, basically. But I mean, this one was less on the body. I mean, it's just basically more patience. Just chill out, get some rest. It was nothing, really, really physical on the body, so it's all good. Yes, I was, but I mean, I really couldn't prepare to that one. What happened on that play too? I mean, your whole body. So I mean, it was a little different that way. Yes, Vince is a great teammate, great player, and it's always good to see Vince around, especially this week here in Minnesota. To see him at our practice, he's an inspiration. I mean, how much hard work he's put in throughout the years. He's been to 4 Super Bowl. He has 2 rings, and just the way he always worked, the way he always played was inspiring, and he came with some good words of wisdom, and it was great to see him at practice. I mean, I would just keep it. I mean, what he said was definitely inspiring. I mean, just cherish the moment. But other than that, I mean, it was to our team, so I'll just keep it to that.
Yo soy Fiesta, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, man. Bien, you too?
¿Cómo se siente Fiesta para el domingo? How are you feeling for Sunday's game for your Fiesta?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Feeling good. I just got cleared today, so that's always a great feeling. And I'm super excited to be back out there this week on Sunday in the Super Bowl. Be back out there with my teammates, and we got one more practice tomorrow, so we got to get it done. At practice tomorrow, have a good day, and be super prepared for Sunday. We expect a long, physical battle. I mean, it's going to take all 60 minutes, and it's going to be a challenge. I mean, they're a tough team. They're competitive, and you got to put in the work. You got to be ready. You got to be prepared because they're going to be bringing it, and we got to be bringing it too.
A message from Yo Soy Fiesta to all your fans that follow you on Mexico. Want to have a big fiesta el domingo con el señor Gronk. Any message? ¿Algún mensaje, Rob?
Gracias for being big fans out there in Mexico. Appreciate the love all over the world, and hopefully we can fiesta after the game.
Gracias.
See? I mean, I'm just trying to play the best football I can play. For the kids, for the fans, for myself, for my teammates, for my friends, for my family. So I'm just trying to be the best player I can be. Coming up this Sunday, prepared the best I possibly can. Yeah, practice this week going well. Got one more day of practice, so just got to keep preparing, keep working hard, and hopefully go out there ready to roll.
Change for you knowing there's only one game left.